Hello, welcome to Redmen TV Daily News time. We've got a few things we're going to discuss today, starting with Sadio Mané, who, Chris, is fit. Woo!
Yes, Paul!
Yeah, so I was, it kind of came through yesterday morning. There was no news on this, so we didn't cover this yesterday, although the news broke yesterday. Apparently, Klopp rang him up and was like, "Are you all right, mate?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." Because basically Twitter would have you believe that everything was going down the Swanee because he'd picked up an injury because he'd been brought off. And I was speaking to James Pearce yesterday, and he basically said Senegal, it was a dead rubber. They were already qualified for the African Cup of Nations, so him being taken off was probably just, we don't need him. We'll get him off anyway. But regardless, Chris, ridiculously good news.
Oh, it's massive, isn't it? I mean, we wanted him there for the first game of the season. You want to see Mane in front of the Kop and see how he performs at home. We've seen 3 games this season where he's performed really, really well. And the game that he did in playing against Burnley, we sucked. Yeah. We were awful, you know. Yeah. And it's something that we picked up on probably from the Barcelona game. What?
We sucked, did we?
We sucked. Big time. It's fine.
Okay, get it.
And, you know, against Burnley, we sucked. Big time. And we saw it against Barcelona, though, didn't we? How he changes our football, yeah. I think. And it's been proven in the games that he's played that he has not sucked. Essentially, he is definitely not sucked. Yeah. I'm going to leave it there.
No, I agree. I mean, there is a concern that we put too much reliance on this guy because he is going to play for us. He is going to have a game for us. And he will suck. It sounds so weird.
You've made it weird, Paul.
It is weird. No, he is going to have a poor performance for us, and we don't want us to become too reliant upon this guy. But yeah, just for the early season excitement and all that, we don't need it. There needed to be something for us to fume about in the international break, and I think social media was desperately clawing around, traipsing through every little dark nook and cranny of the Liverpool world, trying to find something to get annoyed about, and Mane's fit, apparently, so that's...
Yeah. What you can get annoyed about is that he's going to miss Man United away when they go to the African Cup of Nations. He's also going to miss Hull, I think, and Chelsea, and one more game as well. And then if we're still in, probably League Cup, if we're in the League Cup, it'll be the semi-final, and he'll miss a round of the FA Cup. Fume about that. Right. That's proper news.
Yeah, absolutely. The good thing, actually, again, something we discussed now, actually came up yesterday, was Matip. I didn't realise this when we signed him.
He doesn't play international football.
Yeah, he's got a falling out with the coach, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think it's been going on a couple of years now. Like he just doesn't answer the phone. He's basically done a Sissoko. Yeah. He just stopped answering the phone to his boss. Like, and that's boss.
Amazing, so like 18 missed calls or something. Brilliant. Keep it up, mate. Okay, apparently Niklas Süle rejected Liverpool in the summer. Yeah. Another one of these.
Expect more of these.
Yeah. Just interesting though, Niklas Süle rejected Liverpool, Dortmund, Wolfsburg, Leverkusen, Roma, Napoli, and AC Milan. So,
but if you're looking for something to fume about, Paul, fume.
There you go. There it is. There's your daily fume.
I actually respect this decision because he signed for Hoffenheim, wasn't it, in 2010, and the coach who is now their manager, I believe, was a youth coach for them, and he feels that fella's developed his career. So he's played for them for 6 years now, and he wants to play first team football so that he can develop as a footballer. Yeah. You know what? That's sound. I respect that decision. That's absolutely fine. You can't get every single transfer target. It just doesn't happen nowadays.
Absolutely. In fact, the quote just verbatim is, "I need familiar surroundings and need to constantly play at my level to develop further." And it's one of those things, isn't it, where if he was playing for us, we would love that kind of honour in his football to some extent. And you never know, a big move might be on the cards for him in time to come, but if he feels it makes him a better footballer, kind of fair play to him. On the complete flip side of that, what a loser. He's never going to develop if he doesn't want to take a big step up into be a small fish in a growing fish in a big pond, as it were.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's still only a young kid, isn't he? He's 21. So you're looking at it and going, what choice centre-back would he be for Liverpool Football Club right now? We've got a young centre-back in Joe Gomez. Yeah. We've got backups in Mamadou Sakho. And Klavan.
Yeah.
So
yeah, dead right. Another piece of news-ish. and arguably the most interesting thing we're going to be discussing today, not because of the story itself, but how the story, not even how the story's been presented, is the research into said story, which I'll hand over to Chris for this in a moment. But yeah, Liverpool apparently continuing to scout Borussia Mönchengladbach. Mahmoud Dahoud, who we know is a target this summer, and one we're actually going to be discussing on today's show that we're filming on the redmentv.com, which is the transfer window roundup special, and whether that was an opportunity missed, etc, etc. But we're apparently scouting him. Germany under 21s playing Finland under 21s tonight. Dahoud will apparently be involved. This article emanates from The Express.
Yeah, so I clicked on The Express link to find out, exactly what they'd been saying. It's not our Express. I think it's a German Express. Yeah. It's hilarious because obviously it's in German first and foremost. So I click Google Translate.
The language of comedy.
Yeah. So I clicked Google Translate to see what comedy would ensue, and comedy did ensue. So we've got this, and this is the direct translation. I'm going to go over here. Around 2,000 line kilometres is centre hockey from Liverpool, what English spies but does not stop to let on Tuesday night overlooking Western Finland in 60,000 inhabitants.
Sounds like Chaucer, this.
I know. It's poetry, isn't it, man? Because Gladbach midfield talent Mahmoud Dahoud, this is the under-21 national team of the DFB. Quali duel with the Finns. Dahoud and new coach Stefan Kuntz helped to retract the first three in the first competitive match, since one Liverpool scout's not missing. Mo is at the Reds further high on the shopping list. Allegedly prepares the Premier League club, including the German coach Jurgen Klopp, before the next transfer already attack on Dahoud. In the winter should be retried Vegzugufen, the gifted from Gladbach, with a hammer offer. Borussia have already, then at least to hear from England, knocked out a €30 million offer for Dahoud. Even PSG should have pocket. Foles manager Max Earl has such offers not confirmed on demand. Dahoud is rather not for sale. About all the floats also alleged release clause which should allow Dahoud in 2017 to make the Mosquito for 10 million. The fact is, at least, the hype is not Dahoud Gutskatan. Its trunk space in Gladbach is gone. In none of the 4 previous competitive matches has he played more than 90 minutes, because Liverpool has velvet environment turned his head. Dahoud refuses to sign a new contract in Gladbach. The fact that he plays poker about his future is legitimate. This is just as much business as the pressure in the boiler, which creates. And with the can not handle Dahoud obvious bracket yet, see regular place. Coach Andre Schubert, at the moment we are other better than Mo. When under 21 he has less pressure. Possible that Dahoud therefore can show today that would like to see the spies from England. Only too happy.
That's fucking amazing. I think it'd be my favourite line, because Liverpool Klopp has velvet environment turned his head. Regular place is gone. Fantastic. That is amazing. Yeah, there you go. For those of you concerned that we were going to struggle with these news shows in the absence of proper transfer news, in your face, German, Google translated, pseudo Chaucer poetry. Have that. Does any other fan channel bring you that? No. You know why? Because they've probably got better things to talk about. Idiots. Yes, anyway, there you go. As mentioned, we're going to be doing the transfer window roundup special, epic special. We're going to be looking at all the outs, all the loans, all the frees, all the players in, alternatives that we maybe could have signed, analysing the net spend issue, talking a bit about the future of FSG as well, because a lot of you have demanded it, and we will be doing that. That'll be on the redmentv.com. Filming today. It'll be out, I guess, early tomorrow or very, very late today, if nothing else. Could even be a 2-part special, so fingers crossed for that. Yeah, so go over to the redmentv.com, subscribe. It's completely free for the first month. Get involved, and we'll see you over there. Ta-ra.